Hey everyone, I am Wyatt from icebarrel. We are here today with legendary mixed martial art champion, Mr. George St-Pierre. Today we're gonna go over how to take an ice bath, the benefits of cold therapy, what George's routine is. So you ready to get this thing set up?
Let's do it, of course.
We'll turn it and then just set it kind of like...
Make sure you turn the valve off.
Yeah.
Put the hose more in the water, it will be less noise.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, see, like this is completely off. The noise is okay. I mean, okay, we're almost, no. Set out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ready to go.
How do we sound? Good?
Whenever you're ready.
All right. It's not gonna break.
Tabarnak, my feet!
Awesome. Well, George, how did you get into practicing cold therapy and how long have you been doing it for?
Well, I've started doing it a few years ago. In the beginning, I did not really know how to use it properly. So I was using it for inflammation because we train in a full contact sport. And very often after training, we're a little bit banged up. We feel very sore and we have inflammation, we have bruises. So I primarily start using cold therapy to decrease my inflammation. But as I learned more about it, I found out that I was doing it wrong. So I do it now for two different reasons. When I do it in the morning, first thing in the morning, I do it to boost my noradrenaline and my dopamine level. And it makes me feel very good. It feels very therapeutic. And I can surf on my dopamine all day after that. It just makes me more positive. If I use it for recuperation, I normally do it at night before going to bed. So what I do is I do what I call a dump of adrenaline. So I mix cold therapy with a hot bath. So I stay in my hot bath a few minutes, then I go in a cold bath a few minutes, then I go back in the hot, go back in the cold, and I finish with a warm shower. Then I go to bed and I sleep like a baby. Because it creates a dump of adrenaline, it helps me sleep much better, and it also increases the quality of my sleep.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Holistically, what does your recovery look like now in your career?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, I always try to find ways to make me better. Knowledge is power. And now this is part of a new way to increase your performance, because if you recuperate better, you can put more work into it, in what you do. And by consequence, your performance will increase. I'm in my 40s now, and I often forget that I am in my 40s, and I try to keep up with the guys in the gym that are in their 20s. But I'm doing pretty well because of these things, you know, like because of my age now, I can use certain tools, some natural tools to help me recover faster and to keep up with the new young generation.
What is your lifelong goal of wellness?
Well, for me, it's to be happy. And for me, happiness is directly linked to health. And to be healthy, asti que sont imbéciles. They're so moron, these guys.
So what are your favorite benefits of cold therapy?
And one of my favorite benefits of cold therapy is that it boosts my immune system, it reduces my inflammation, it spikes my level of dopamine, noradrenaline, and it increases my level of testosterone when I do it first thing in the morning.
That's amazing. And why do you like taking your ice baths in an ice barrel?
Well, I prefer when I'm in an ice bath to sitting upright than to laying down. I feel more comfortable.
George, we built icebarrel to be virtually indestructible. That's why we're able to give it a lifetime warranty. You can literally jump on the top of this. I don't recommend it, but you can.
All right, we'll see. Yeah, can roll a car on top of it. It's unbelievable. Like, I don't understand what the hell.
George, you've been interviewed a lot in your life. What is a question that you wish you would have been asked?
One of the things for me that was important, it was recuperation. What can I do to increase my recuperation? Because if I can increase my recuperation, it would improve my performance. And cold immersion was one of the tricks. For me, winning has a different meaning now than what it means what it meant a few years ago. Winning for me is directly linked to happiness, and happiness is linked to health. In order to be happy, you need to be healthy. So I try to do everything I can to keep myself healthy and also to increase my longevity.
I love that. All right, George, water is in the barrel. I think we're ready to take an ice bath. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, so we are filling the icebarrel 300 up with ice. With the insulation factor of the icebarrel 300, honestly, 60 to 80 pounds of ice does the trick. We're having customers report in all different climates that they're using significantly less ice.
At what temperature you want to bring the water?
Yeah, a great starting point is right around 55 degrees. And then as you build up a tolerance to the cold, you can start driving that water temperature down. Somebody like you, you've been doing cold therapy for so long,
yeah.
You probably like to take your ice baths in like the 40s. Anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes is a great duration to stay in the water. All right, you ready for this? Are you going first or am I?
It's up to you. I think when you want to be the best in the world at something, you need to be driven, but even more than that, you need to be obsessed about what you want to obtain. And in mixed martial art, I was obsessed of becoming world champion, and it was my #1 goal. Everything I was doing in life was directed towards that goal. Now that I'm no longer fighting, I have a different goal. My goal is to be healthy and of course to have new challenges. I'm more of an entrepreneur now, but my #1 priority is my health. And everything I do, I try to do it to be healthier and to increases my longevity. A lot of people believe that fighting was the part that I loved about my career, but that's not what I really love. I actually hate fighting. You know, it was very stressful. What I loved, it was the brotherhood, the training camp, the training, the science of the sport, the lifestyle that it gives me, the freedom. And I know also that more work I put into it increases the chance to have better results. So I'm more in control of my destiny, sort of. Yeah, one thing I like about cold therapy is that it makes me a better person. It makes me a better person with my surrounding, makes me a better person to interact with the people I love. And for me, this is very important. It makes me see life in a more positive way. And this is very important because you create your own universe up here, and the brain is the center of command, and this is the most important organ of your body.